everyone. As you can tell, I have, my sheets all off my bed. And we're doing that right now. I have you on my desk kind of weird, so if you're... the angle's a little off right now, so... I'm washing my clothes, doing my sheets, and my bed comforter. But I want to order a new one because the padding is all clumping. So I'm going to find that new one today. And I'm going to do my Hands Academy thing today and do some dishes here in a second. But I thought I'd do a quick update on what I'm going to do. And maybe later on tonight, I will... my glasses fell on the floor. That's great. I will read a little bit of this. Maybe get to that tab, maybe? We'll see. So that is my plan. Feeling a little bit more motivated today and better, but my YouTube video, my reading vlog for the last week is not uploading. It's being slow, so what I did is I just stopped and I just like took my thumbnail out of the computer for it to rest, I guess, and I'm just gonna see if my computer needs some updates and just like not bother it anymore. So I'll give you an update on that too, whether it's gonna be up or not. Until then, I will see you on my next update on when my bed's all nice and put together and beautiful. Okay, I thought I'd give a little update on keeping my mic on just in case I forgot it again, because I have a thing of forgetting that thing. Anyways, I thought I'd give you guys an update. It is currently 5:45 in the afternoon. My sheets just got done, like the fitted sheets and the flat sheet, and my other blanket. Let's see, it's here, just waiting to be put on my bed. Still open mess. So that's what's going on with that. My big comforter with a skull on top of it. I'll show you when it's... I do like a little short clip or a picture of it. Once it's done, I guess I'll show you. Maybe I won't show you, but it has a skull in the front of it. That's being done right now in the dryer, and it's going to take a while because of the size of it and the thickness of it. So that's going to take a while to get done. So I haven't read anything at all today. I've been just doing that, my clothes, laundry basically, and a little bit of this, like the Hands Academy stuff. I'm doing my foundations of algebra to kind of refresh my brain on what that is. And I'm doing a practice thing on absolute value, which is easier than I thought it was. So that's all I'm doing for right now. I just thought I'd give you an update on what I'm doing. So see you on my next update. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, I guess morning technically, since it is Tuesday. It's Tuesday, September 8th, 10:49. I am off to get my toes done at a salon place. Normally, I don't really like my toes being played, but this will be my second ever time having this done, so this will be interesting how well I'll take it this time. I'm going with my mom, just hang out and have lunch and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing right now. Didn't read anything last night. I ended up watching, what did I watch? Mary Poppins last night, and fixing some clips that I did yesterday. So, and my laundry and my sheets, which my big comforter took forever to dry, and putting that together, as you see. I will see you on the next update if I have anything important to say or something significant. Hello, it's me again. It is currently, I'm gonna say 3 o'clock since it's like 2:59 technically, but it's 3. Okay, got back from my toes being done. They're green. I don't really want to show them because, I'm up here, and, they're down there. Anyways, I'm looking at, radiology programs, or at least, the gist of it. Got my notes like right here. And I have a feeling that I'm getting to the point where I have to actually enroll in my community college, so I can actually, I feel like I can't really do anything, plan anything out unless I'm actually enrolled in the college, because I want to figure out if I can start taking like basic classes like math and English and stuff like that before I start anything, because I don't get the program, don't like the classes for the program don't start excuse me, until the fall of 2021, so that's like this whole year away. So I don't start the process of applying for that until January of 2021, and yes, that's basically it. And I think I gotta know where I'm at anyway. I think that's what this lady's probably gonna tell me, and I mean, I have time to do it since spring semester is still a good 4 months away anyway. Not 4 months away, it's a good couple months away still, but it still worries me because it's scary. It's scary because it's beginning, like I'm starting, and it's new. Plus I haven't been in school like a year. I graduated last year, 2019, and I just haven't been in school for a while, and I didn't do school. I did okay in school, but wasn't the best at school, and it's kind of a scary thing to start back to school, and especially when I'm not going to be physically in it for a little bit of it, because I can do some portions of it at home, and I haven't done online school before, so just new things are beginning to happen, and it's kind of scary to think that all these new things are happening. But that's what I'm doing for right now, and that's what's running through my head right now, is that it's starting something new, especially when it's like, in high school you can kind of just redo things, where like in college and stuff you kind of can't. It's on your money. You're actually paying for it. It's not like it's free anymore. It's not, you're not playing around. You're actually being serious about something, because you have to do it good the first time, where it's like you don't get a second chance in college, I feel like, and you can't screw up, or else you're paying a lot of money in your debt. So you're taking a very good risk, especially since my original plan was supposed to be going in the Air Force, but I didn't feel like it was in my heart to go to it, because I wasn't feeling it. I really wasn't feeling that connection of like, yes, this is where I want to go, because the moving around and stuff constantly, I never really liked the idea of that. I liked, how they get to travel to different places, but you're also, like, about every 3 to 4 years, you're picking up and moving to a different place. I don't like picking up and moving to a different place, like, every 3 to 4 years. Like you do in the military. Like, I of course want to travel, but I don't want to have to pick up my whole entire life in a house or an apartment where I'm at every 3 to 4 years and pack and do all that. I'd rather want to live in one spot and then travel to different places, or maybe move to one place, but not like move every 3 to 4 years. I feel like the moving every 3 to 4 years would be a pain. It's not like the traveling to new places, because I love traveling. I would love to travel to new places, but just actually starting over a new place every single time. That's what really worried me. But I never felt that connection to go in the Air Force or any military. I didn't feel the connection to military life and stuff like that. So that's why I chose not to go that route. Even though, like, if I did, I could have got free schooling and all that been set up. But I would much rather go the schooling way, even though it would be a little bit harder. But I can have at least a lot more help, especially since I feel like there's a lot more resources at my community college, from what I've heard from different people. So that's what I am going to do, and I'm rambling a little bit on it, but that's what's kind of going through my head and stuff, and that good stuff. So I'll probably have to take that big step and just start enrolling, because I would have to get all my transcripts from like high school, and that's a big hassle. That's what I'm really worried about too, is like my transcripts. transcripts and my GPA. I liked, how they get to travel to different places, but you're also, like, about every 3 to 4 years you're picking up and moving to a different place. I don't like picking up and moving to a different place, like, every 3 to 4 years. Like you do in the military. Like, I of course want to travel, but I don't want to have to pick up my whole entire life in a house or an apartment where I'm at every 3 to 4 years and pack and do all that. I'd rather want to live in one spot and then travel to different places, or maybe move to one place, but not like move every 3 to 4 years. I feel like the moving every 3 to 4 years would be a pain. It's not like the traveling to new places, because I love traveling. I would love to travel to new places, but it's actually starting over a new place every single time. That's what really worried me. But I never felt that connection to go in the Air Force or in the military. I didn't feel the connection to military life and stuff like that. So that's why I chose not to go that route. Even though, like, if I did, I could have got free schooling and all that been set up. But I would much rather go the schooling way, even though it would be a little bit harder. But I can have at least a lot more help, especially since I feel like there's a lot more resources at my community college, from what I've heard from different people. So that's what I am going to do, and I'm rambling a little bit on it, but that's what's kind of going through my head and stuff, and that good stuff. So I'll probably have to take that big step and just start enrolling, because I would have to get all my transcripts from like high school, and that's a big hassle. That's what I'm really worried about too, is like my transcripts and my GPA. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did good in school, but it wasn't like, it was just math that really got me to know. Like, one of my classes, what was it? It was one of those science classes. It was one of my science classes I didn't really do the best one like I should have. It was just like those few classes that I didn't do so well on that that brought my GPA down a little bit, and I didn't really realize the importance of my GPA until after I graduated, or the importance of all my schoolwork after I graduated, which I feel like most high schools really need. At least my particular high school should have really stressed upon the importance of your GPA and the importance of all your testing and the importance of studying and all that stuff, because you can get into colleges, and if you have a really good GPA and stuff, that could potentially prevent you from having to do a placement test, which I don't go on testing anyway. Or they should teach more better strategies of retaining your information and more different strategies of test prep, because I am not good at testing, and I know I'm not really good at the test prep part, because obviously I failed in that department, so my end of grade testing wasn't really good either. So, and plus they curve the testing, so it makes you feel like you did better than what you did, but really it's curved and you really did better. You actually did worse than what you did. But that's what's running through my brain, and figuring all that out, and really figuring out how I sucked at high school, how really sucky I was at high school. So that was running through my head and all that stuff. So thank you for listening to my ramble about that stuff and what's going through my head around that. I guess I'll see you in my next update, or anything important happens. What are you doing? He does this when I have popcorn. He's like the popcorn hound. He sits there and stares at me. This is the only time he wants attention from me. Sometimes he's the tongue sticking out. Look at him, he's so cute. Okay, we got the other one in here. So I have both of them in here for my popcorn. Look at this. See? Look at this. For popcorn. The hounds. Hey guys. Update. I've been super productive since you last saw me. I called my care provider guy, Dr. Karras. I don't know if I should say his name, but he's pretty well known doctor over here. I called his office, and left a message with his nurse people to ask him if I could shadow his nurse people, his radiologist people, to see if it's possible. Obviously with coronavirus it may not be possible, but at least I can try, because everyone has said if you want to get into a field, especially with medical stuff, to like shadow somebody to make sure, like watch, see how they do it on a day-to-day basis, to see if you really want to do it. And well, I did that, left a message saying, because I've shadowed his nurses before 2 years ago, so I have done it before, so he knows me. He always thinks of me when he sees my parents in the office when they have a physical over. And that's it. I did that, and I looked over the criteria, like the packet for the radiologist program at my local college, and I highlighted some important stuff that I need to get done. And I took a shower, did a face mask, dried my hair, did all that. I'm clean, and I made a video. I made my August wrap up and September TBR. Decided to add that in a minute. Ignore my dogs. They were just in here because I have popcorn. And they were just barking because they heard a noise. So ignore that big loud noise that you just heard of dogs barking. Like I said, I filmed my August TBR, not TBR, my August wrap up. And I decided to add in my September TBR at the last minute. It wasn't really planned, but I just did it in there anyway, so you have that too. So I filmed a video, and I also got some new clips in, like transitional clips, for when I go on to the next day, when it's the next day. So I got that all done, and on my flash drive, wherever that went, oh, right here, on my flash drive. So, this whole entire weekend of my days off, I've been super productive, and I feel great. Not reading wise, but like just doing different things wise. So I feel productive in my. And if you see me looking over across the way, it's because my video is about to be done exporting, and I can do my thumbnail, which I'm going to do a very simple thumbnail, and I can upload it to YouTube hopefully tonight, and it be done. So while that's doing that, I'm eating my popcorn, and maybe I'm going to watch an episode of Sons of Anarchy because I haven't done that. So I will, and after that I will read some of, oh god, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And I will see you on my next update, possibly tomorrow morning. Back to the grind of working. Hey, it is currently Wednesday night, 11:18, and I read a little bit of this book today, and I got about 2:23 into it. I do have my mic going. I'm paranoid about that now. So what has happened so far is basically the tributes of the 10th Hunger Games are going through the Hunger Games. That's basically it. And one guy, Sejanus, had like a little outburst saying, you guys are cruel, and threw a chair at a screen and whatnot. And Coriolanus is like, oh, okay, whatever. One person got the head chopped off, so that was an exciting event. And he goes home, and Sejanus' mom is like, I can't find him. He is not there. He left just because she saw it on TV, his outburst, and they're fixing to leave, and they see on TV the games being played, and all of a sudden Sejanus is like right there, so the chapter left on a cliffhanger of him being on TV, so I'm going, that's him, and that is just about what happened. That's just what happened so far from what I read today, and I'm fixing to read a little bit more and then go to bed. And I got my new sheets, but I can't put them on my bed because the package they're in is going to be loud if I open it. So I will show you my new sheets. So, see you in my next update. these are my sheets. Not sheets, I keep saying sheets, they were just comforter set. It just came with this little blanket and those two pillowcases right there. It has wolves on them. Good afternoon, guys. It is Thursday, the September something, September 10th, and it is 1:30 basically. I'm getting dressed to go to work today, 2 to close, which is 2 to 10. So I'm gonna tell you what I read last night. As you saw earlier in the clip, I read last night, and then I woke this morning, and I got my new sheets on my bed, which you saw earlier. Beautiful wolf on it. I like wolves. I'm weird about that. Okay, so far, what I got into this, what happened was, Coriolanus is getting Sejanus out of the arenas, and they ended up being attacked by a bunch of tributes. So that's where I stopped at, because I'm getting a little bit of a headache, so I only got about 239 pages into it, so I'm just reading it kind of slowly because I have a plan for Midnight Sun. I'm gonna read that for the Buzzwordathon from Kayla's readathon from Books and Lala, so that'll be fun. Not much has happened today other than my sheets and me putting them on and liking them. I'm struggling. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. And I did get some clips edited today, so I guess I did that. Other than that, nothing big has happened. Thought I'd pop in before I left to tell you what I read last night. And that is it, so I'll see you on my next update when I get home, or maybe the next day, so. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is Saturday, 12:30 in the afternoon. I didn't update at all for Friday. I was going to. I had my camera ready, and then my friend pulled up for me to go to work. So I was like, oh well, I can't update right now. So I didn't really do anything Friday. I read a little bit, obviously on break, and a little bit when I got home. Worked. It was fine. I was brain dead by the time I got home. Thursday was like the shift from hell because it just seemed like we're holding a lot of food that night, and it was just stressful, and I don't know what happened. It was just a shift from hell. I think yesterday it was okay, but we were like down one short person, and I kind of ended up having to scramble to get my own boxes of fries last night, and just did. And it was fine, but by like 7:30 I was dead, so nothing much to say about on that topic. But what I read from this, okay, so far, the victors, in chapter 21, 323 pages in, and Coriolanus' tribute, Lucy Gray, has won the 10th annual Hunger Games and all that stuff, and he kind of cheated because there were these little snakes, and they don't see, but they can smell scents, but they already know your scent, they won't attack you. And a handkerchief that was hers, and put it in a little box, and so that's why the snakes didn't attack her, and that's why one of the leading factors of why she won. And now he's in the office with the dean, and I'm suspecting that he's gonna get some sort of trouble for it and all that stuff. And his friend, Sejanus, is having some moral trouble, you know, about what is happening with the games and stuff, and how he feels about it. And he's going through some stuff, and we're gonna see his demise, I'm thinking, in the end. Actually, I know, because I was spoiled for it in Irish Reader's blog, which I didn't mind that totally, but, you know, I already know what's gonna pretty much happen with him. I am suspecting that's gonna happen here pretty soon. And that is it. I haven't read anything this morning. I'm just kind of here. I'm kind of tired, so ready, ready to go to work and just kind of come home and just sleep. That's what I'm planning. That's the plan. Well, obviously we want to get on break and all that stuff. Or maybe I'll read like just before I go to work, because I really want to get, I kind of want to get to this next tab right here. And then maybe I'll, or kind of want to finish this book during the vlog, but we'll see what happens. So, I'll see you on my next update. Hi, it is, Saturday night. It is 11:51, so it's about to be like Sunday night, Sunday. I got about 351 pages in. I'll bring you a little closer because, you know, my people are sleeping and I don't want to be like too loud. But anyways, so far since Coriolanus has cheated in the Hunger Games and all that stuff, they allowed him to graduate, but he is now serving as a peacekeeper, and Sejanus has just reunited with him, and they're kind of getting together and all that stuff, and he just witnessed a person being executed for the first time, and he kind of couldn't turn away because he's like very fascinated by it. And now you're just kind of slowly following his life now as a peacekeeper for right now, and what he has to suffer because his family ends up having to move out of the house because of taxes being so high and all that stuff. And then his grandma, however you say her name or whatever, is now kind of going through Alzheimer's, I'm assuming. She kind of can't remember things, you know, stuff like that. Like, is Coriolanus coming home? He's going to be late for dinner or something? Shall we wait? That kind of thing. So she's showing signs of that. And you're kind of just showing, you're seeing his thoughts process through that. And whether or not at some point he was contemplating suicide because he was like, anything is better than living this kind of life. And saying, no, he'll never see his family again. And all that stuff. And I'm assuming that is going to come out of it soon, because I already know how that book ends anyway. But I'm interested in seeing how Sejanus and Coriolanus' story ends up coming to an end, and how that plays out, you know what, and everything. So, and I also had a good idea at work today, doing a video idea, which is going to be reading blank for the first time, which I've got the idea from Kevin from An Irish Reader, so that'll be interesting to see. So be on the lookout for that reading vlog for that. So it'll be kind of for the first time, but you know, we'll see how that goes. I have nothing much to say other than I'm gonna try and get to, at least for right now, 480, no, lies, hang on, ooh, big fat lie right there, yeah, 481, wait, that's not correct, is it? I guess I'm gonna try and get to 481, or did I already make my way? I don't know, we'll see. I'll try and get close to there, and I'm gonna try and I'm just getting as much done reading as I can. I don't know if I'm gonna make this a week log. I think I'm gonna extend it a little bit. I think I'm gonna extend this vlog a little bit, so at least I can tell you my thoughts and all that and everything. So that's my thoughts right now. I will see you whenever I have a major update or thought.